Hi, my name is Rekita Ingram, and my persuasive speech will be on should convicted felons have a chance for equal employment opportunities? What makes someone a felony? Commit A felon is someone who commits a crime that involves moral evil practice, those which violated the moral standards of a community, a degree or severity of charges depending on a large part of circumstances of the crime. It differs from state to state. Felons include Felonies include but not limited to aggravated assault, battery, burglary, arson, illegal drug use or sale, grand theft robbery, murder, and rape. The consequences of a felony. Felony convictions is recorded onto the offender's permanent record. They lose their voting rights. Complications finding decent employment. Possibility of becoming a repeat offender. Ineligible to run for or be elected for public office. And last but not least, they're prohibited to obtain certain licenses. My question to you all today is, should a felony conviction prevent a person from receiving employment? And the floor is open for your opinion.
No.
Why would it be no?
Because I think since they've served their time, they already pay their debt to society, so therefore they should have equal opportunity for employment, just like anybody else.
Do you have an opinion?
Yes. And I say yes because if it was a choice between me being free and I never did nothing and someone who did something, I think I should have first gives at it.
And you, sir? You don't have an opinion? Okay. You, ma'am?
Yes, I think that some people with felonies are prevented from getting employment. Other people with felonies are not. It just depends on the crime. And usually people who are convicted of certain types of crime affect a certain branch of people who are sometimes discriminated against. So it is not across the board as to how a felony conviction will affect you. So it's like disparity in some instances.
Okay. And what about you, sir?
I think they should be given another opportunity or another chance because statistics shows that they're more likely to commit the same crime again if they don't have opportunity to actually enter the workforce or other avenues of exploring other options. So they are likely to present the same crime again. So I do think that they should be given a chance.
Good answer from everyone. And moving forward on to the next part of my speech. Slide 5. What you see here is, this is not the actual documentation, or it hasn't been documented, but I just wanted to give you all an idea of what we're facing if we don't allow equal employment opportunity for felons. If you see here, I have working felons versus non-working felons. On a scale from 1999 to 2002, if you notice here on our blue, this is our crime, the pink is our repeat offenders, and the green is our working felons. On the blue, between 1999 and 2002, if you see, the crime was between 4% and 4.5%. And the crime was so high because they were not allowing felons to receive employment opportunity. If you see, also between 1999 and 2002, between 2% and 2.5% were repeat offenders. And then you have between 1.75% roughly and 2% felons were working. Well, if you notice in 2003 to 2005, you notice that the crime increased tremendously. Crime went up 4 to 5%. However, which it stayed the same as 1999 to 2002, but you saw more repeat offender activity. So this is stating that more repeat offenders were out looking for ways to provide for their families or provide for their situation, whatever the case may be. And then you notice that the working felons remain roughly the same. Moving on to 2006 to 2008, things got better as we took a new approach. If we were to use this example, when we took a new approach, to try and assist the felons to get a job. If you notice, it decreased down to 2% to 2.5%, and also the repeat offenders decreased as well. However, the job did increase. So we had more working felons, which made them more liable to work, less liable to commit crimes. And then 2009 moving forward, which is what we're hoping for, that the crime and the repeat offenders will decrease and remain at that rate while we allow them to work and to provide for their families. So moving on, I feel that if you are a U.S. citizen and you're in the United States of America and you have committed a crime, and in the midst of that crime, your punishment was to do your time, whether it be jail, probation, or whatever the case may be. The crime has been committed, and you have invested your time back into society. So why not give that felon a second chance? Thank you. Again, this is my persuasive speech. My name is rekita Ingram, and have a great day.